So hello, sorry, I just can't, the button does not appear to want to work. Okay, I'll riff for a moment. I'm from Birmingham Hippodrome. Birmingham Hippodrome is the largest and most popular theatre in the UK. I hail with the unwieldy title of Director of Organisational Development, a made-up title for a made-up job. I'm really there to support and develop talent inside and outside the theatre, and I do it in a variety of ways. I don't know who I'm speaking to now. I have been very literal, incredibly literal, in my interpretation of pasts and futures. So I'll speak very briefly, not about the past. I have very little past experience of working in particularly diversity and disability-focused areas, although I used to work at Fierce prior to the lovely Aaron, and can tell you why it's not called Queerfest anymore. But instead, I will, I feel a bit linear, because I sort of went, I feel a bit linear, because the panel said, how do we support future generations of makers and cultural leaders in meaningful and instrumental ways? And in a very unawkward bastard way, I answered the question. So the first thing I want to rattle through is, I'm going to talk in a minute about formal processes that I've been involved with, but you can just do this informally. Some of what I'm talking about, when I said I didn't know who I was talking to, I think in part I'm talking to some of the larger institutions. I count Birmingham Hippodrome among them, and there aren't many of them in the room today, so I guess I'm talking to people on the live stream who are watching from their office, or maybe they're not watching at all. I'm sure none of you do all of any of the things I'm going to talk about, because some of this can be actually about informal networks and just being neighbourly in the arts world with artists and people that you know. And if you don't know people from diverse cultural backgrounds or different abilities, then go out more. Don't be stingy with your contacts. Everybody's got that secret list of people they don't really want to tell the emerging young artist about, in case they nick work off you. Don't be stingy. That's what I'm saying. I'm sure none of you do that. I'm sure none of that's you. So all you people out there listening on the stream, don't be stingy with your contacts. Don't be stingy with your budget information. A number of young artists I work with who go, yeah, I'm going to pay myself in pencil shavings and mouse droppings between now and December 2019. Let people know what a proper budget looks like. Let people know what research and development money looks like. Let people know what is a fair amount to charge, because we go around in a conspiracy of fear. I have been involved in a number of formal schemes, and they all had logos. The instrumental elements I want to talk about is actually just very simple things. Focus on people's strengths. There are books and websites that do that for you. Help people with their direction in life. You can't see, but there's a bit of a sort of slightly carey-sherry cupped hands with a heart in it. What I really want to say is, don't help people. If you help people, you are there in a position of power, helping people. Hey, you down there, emerging, doing whatever you're doing, I'm going to help you. I hate helping people. Anybody who's worked with me, and there's a few people from representing here, will tell you I didn't help them. What I did was give them time and space to work out how they could help themselves. It's just far more powerful. And some of that was through one-to-one support and diagnostic. This is a picture of an ear, which really just means listen to people. Listen to people. Don't listen to your opinion of those people. Don't listen to that voice in your head. What voice in that head? That voice in your head? I don't think I like her. She's a bit hectory. Yeah, that voice in your head. Mentoring equals ambition. Give people some mentors to really aspire to. Give people marketplace awareness so that they actually know what it's going to take to make a living in this marketplace, and not false hope. Attack their imposter syndrome. Everybody has it. Emphasize the networks and let them build new networks. This is our fabulous Represent network. I could talk about them a long time, I'm not going to. Eloquence training. Support people to pitch and talk for themselves. Give them a voice. Let them hear from inspiring speakers to show that People have up days and down days. These are a few people we had on Represent. They were all so amazing because they were candid, not because they all now have big starry jobs. Give them placements, shadowing and networking. That's a way of building networks too. You can make the economic terms of it as equal as you like. Meaningful, we talked about meaningful and intervention posts. It's only meaningful if it's personalised. It's not meaningful if it's this work for somebody down the road of your colour, race, ability, whatever. You've got to make it personalised. So to support future generations of makers and cultural leaders in meaningful and instrumental ways is listen to people and give them what they need. Thank you.